DLC week finally arrived because in 2 more days, we will be getting the reveal of the new Wave pack. And as you guys all know, a couple of days ago, we did get the reveal of the rest of the superstars that will be included in that pack, which was Julia as well as Stephanie Akre. Now, we still don't know who is the special celebrity guest, which I am assuming will be Travis Scott, but it hasn't been announced yet from 2K themselves. Now, I'm assuming we most likely will see that person revealed either today or tomorrow. Hopefully they don't do it the same day as the DLC pack being released, because if they do, I feel like that would be bad for marketing. But anyways, let's go ahead and give a quick summary of what we can expect for this week. So tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, we will most likely see a patch update, which will be titled patch 1.10. And you already know this is for them to bring in like the new moves for the DLC characters and all of the stuff that comes with the DLC pack. Now, we also will be getting the DLC itself being released on Wednesday, which, like I said, we will be seeing Stephanie Akre, we will be seeing the Motor City Machine Guns, as well as Julia and that special celebrity guest, which, like I said, we still don't know who it is, but most likely it is Travis Scott. So, yo, that is a quick summary of what we can expect for this week. Now let's go ahead and switch over to some amazing realistic community creations that you guys need to go download, because some of them are updated in new superstars as well as a fantastic arena, with the first superstar being WWE new signee Jeff Cobb. Now this Jeff Cobb is coming from lamb_Caws over there on X, so huge shout out to him. And as you guys can see, this Jeff Cobb looks fantastic. Now this Jeff Cobb has already been on the CC market for a while, but I believe the majority of the people haven't really been downloading it due to the fact that I feel like majority of the people really don't know who Jeff Cobb is. Now I did do my research on him, and I did see he did make his debut in AEW 5 years ago, and now he is a part of the WWE team. But anyways, this Jeff Cobb does come with 2 sets of attires, with the second attire being a green and black singlet. And as you guys can see, for the face texture, it is blended in very well with the skin tone. The body type is on point. Everything about this Jeff Cobb looks fantastic. Now if you want this Jeff Cobb, go ahead and use the hashtag lamb and he will be yours to have. Now he is available on next gen community creations. Now I don't think he is available on old gen, but anyways, like I said, if you want this realistic Jeff Cobb to put in your universe mode and to pair mode with Solo Sikoa in your game, go ahead and use that hashtag and he will be yours to have. Now I want to go ahead and give my condolences to the Bronk family, because WWE legend and Hall of Famer Sabu did pass away yesterday, and he was 60 years old, which is very young if you ask me. But unfortunately, he did pass away yesterday. So once again, I do want to give my condolences to the Bronk family, and also to, you know, everyone that is mourning over this loss. But in honor of that, let's go ahead and showcase a fantastic Sabu that is on the community creations market right now. This is coming from K Radiation over there on X. So shout out to K Radiation for uploading this ECW legend Sabu. Now as you guys can see, this looks exactly like Sabu himself. They went with the correct face texture, so you can see he looks frowned up, as well as the facial hair. I'm glad that they got the stash and the goatee blended in to match the face texture. They went with the right hair choice as well. And as you guys can see, when it comes to the body choice, I'm glad they got that body texture on point, because he got the mark on his stomach from all of the hardcore matches he's been putting on in ECW. Now this Sabu does come with 2 sets of attire, so that is a major W as well, and also a accurate moveset that was put together by the_Sky Factor. So huge shout out to him for putting the moveset together. Now if you want this ECW legend, go ahead and use the hashtag CRAD or ECW, and this Hall of Famer and ECW legend Sabu will be yours to have. You can go ahead and put on some fantastic classic hardcore matches in WWE 2K25. Now up next, we have a well-known popular diva from the PG era, and that is Kelly Kelly. Now this Kelly Kelly card is coming from L2K Games over there on X, so huge shout out to them. And by looking at this Kelly Kelly card, you would think that this is some sort of DLC character that 2K is giving us for free, but as we all know, 2K ain't finna give us no Kelly Kelly in 2K25 this year. She will most likely come in some sort of DLC pack next year, because I did hear that she did sign a WWE Legends deal. But that is besides the point, because this Kelly Kelly card is going to have to do, and this is going to do, because this looks exactly like her in real life. I'm talking about from the eyes, the face, the body texture, the body type, the feet, the whole model looks exactly like Kelly Kelly. Now this Kelly Kelly Caw does come with 2 set of attires, which you already know. If they get 2 set of attires on these Caws, that is already a plus in my book. Now this Kelly Kelly also comes with a Akre moveset that was put together by Miss Franny, so huge shout out to them as well. And this Kelly Kelly is only available on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, so if you're on old gen, you won't be able to download this realistic, fantastic Kelly Kelly that L2K Games provided for us. Now if you want this Kelly Kelly Caw, go ahead and use the hashtag Kelly Kelly, L2K Games, or Lee Valentine XO, and this fantastic Kelly Kelly Caw will be yours to have, and you can put her in your PG era universe mode if you have that set up in 2K25 this year. Now, since we're already talking about WWE Divas and Legends, let's go ahead and talk about a WWE Diva and Legend at the same time, and that is of Tori Wilson. Now, I remember back in 2K22, everyone was like, can we get Tori Wilson in the game as, DLC? And then we moved forward to 2K23, everyone's still asking, can we get Tori Wilson? And then we moved to 2K24, we still getting people asking, can we get Tori Wilson? And now we got 2K25 and we still got no Tori Wilson. But we are going to change that today, because you can head over to the CCC Market. Did I say CCC Market? Let's backtrack. I mean CC Market, Community Creations Market, and download this realistic Tori Wilson that is coming from car creator Williams over there on X. So huge shout out to them for uploading this realistic, fantastic Tori Wilson. Now, this Tori Wilson does come with a accurate entrance motion, as you guys can see, even though, she don't have her real entrance motion in the game. She also comes with a accurate moveset as well, which, car creator William put together for us, so huge shout out to them. And also, this Tori Wilson is only available on Next Gen Community Creation. So if you're on old gen, you won't be able to download this fantastic Tori Wilson. Now, if you want this Tori Wilson to put in your ruthless aggression era universe mode, go ahead and use the hashtag Tori Wilson, car creator, and this Tori Wilson will be yours to have. Now let's go ahead and switch gears to some 10A community creations that you guys need to go download right now. And we're gonna kick things off first with the 10A Impact 25 Ultimate X Arena that Status did upload to Next Gen Community Creation. So huge shout out to Status for uploading this to the Next Gen CC. Now this was a collaboration with Prince Marty Young, because he did put the arena together. So huge shout out to him as well, because as you guys can see, this is the Ultimate X Arena. Now I want you guys to drop in the comment section down below, if you did make it this far in the video, what is your favorite Ultimate X match or Ultimate X moment? Now me personally, I am going to say my favorite Ultimate X match and moment would have to be when Suicide dove to victory, and I believe this was at Destination X back in 2009. But anyways, looking at this arena, Prince Marty M did a wonderful job on it. We got the 4 bars on the outside to give this the Ultimate X look. Now, as we all know, we are not able to climb on those bars on the outside to, grab the championship or briefcase that would be displayed on, the rope that would be at the top. Unfortunately, we would have to set up a ladder match and use the ladder to climb to, grab the championship or the briefcase. But, this is for imagination. If you like to use your imagination to the fullest, I would advise you to go pick up this arena today by using the hashtag 10APMWTS25 or what's the status. Now, this would be great if you like to, play 10A matches, classic matches, and, if you have a 10A universe mode set up in the game. Once again, use those hashtags in this fantastic 10A25 arena that Prince Marty M put together and that Status uploaded for us will be yours to play in. Now, since we're already talking about 10A content, let's go ahead and talk about a 10A star that is available on the Community Creations Market right now, and that is Mustafa Ali. Now, huge shout out to Caws for this upload, because you already know he at least hit us with 2 to 3 10A uploads a day. So go follow him on X to stay up to date on that. But this Mustafa Ali does come with 2 set of attires, with one of them having his hair long and down, and the second one with him having his hair in a ponytail. Now, credits is going to iBud Moves for the moveset, So this Mustafa Ali will have accurate moves and also accurate stats. Now, if you want this Mustafa Ali, go ahead and use the hashtag Mustafa Ali, buy Caws or 10A, and you will be able to download this Mustafa Ali and play with this Mustafa Ali in that 10A Impact 25 Ultimate X Arena that I just showcased a couple of seconds ago. Now, we're going to go ahead and stick with another 10A superstar, which is a past 10A superstar, if I have to say, and that is of one of my favorites, EC3. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This is one of the most realistic EC3s that I have ever seen in a 2K game. I mean, this EC3 can actually be up there with the EC3 model that is in WWE 2K19. That is how realistic this EC3 look, as you guys can see. I'm talking about the face texture is very spot on. The body texture is spot on. The height on this EC3 is accurate. And he also comes with 4 setup attires with 4 different hairstyles, which makes it even better. Now, I like the one that I am showcasing to you guys right here with, EC3 having, the somewhat messy hair, because this kind of reminds me of when he made his debut, I believe back in 2013, when, 10A was called Impact Wrestling. So, yo, this is my favorite EC3 look right here. And also, EC3 did have a fantastic run in 10A as well. I remember when he had Brodus Clay as his bodyguard manager, and he was the 10A world champion, and he got a lot of comparisons to the Miz, and then we got MJF, and he got compared to the Miz and then EC3 as well. But that is besides the point. Go pick up this fantastic EC3 that is coming from H Sleater over there on X, so huge shout out to them. This EC3, like I said, comes with 4 set of attires. He comes with an accurate moveset, and he also comes with his entrance that is already in the game, which I believe was the top percent entrance motion. Let me know in the comment section down below, did you like top percent or did you like Trouble? I think my favorite theme song for EC3 was Trouble. But yo, pick up this EC3 today by using the hashtag HSleater, and this retro EC3 will be yours. Now let's go ahead and switch back over to the WWE side of things, because we have another upload that is coming from H Sleater, but this time it is of the second half of American Alpha, Jason Jordan. And as you guys can see, this looks exactly like Jason Jordan himself. I'm talking about they got the face on point. It is morphed out right. The body type is on point to, look more as Jason Jordan, how he did back in 2016. And if you want to put this Jason Jordan with Chad Gable that is in the game, which I believe he has a persona card, which is Chad Gable 16, go ahead and do so. This Jason Jordan also comes with 2 set of attires, with one of them being the singlet and the other one with him not having the singlet on. And he also comes with a accurate move set. Now, like I said, if you want this Jason Jordan, go ahead and use the hashtag HSleater, and you will be able to download him. Now, he is available on Next Gen Community Creations. And let me know in the comment section down below as well. I don't keep asking you guys, let me know in the comment section down below. But do you guys really like Jason Jordan? Well, did you guys like Jason Jordan run in the WWE? I'm not gonna lie to you, that angle that he had with Kurt Angle, him being Kurt Angle's son, trash. And with him being paired up with Seth Rollins, trash. I think they were just trying hard on Jason Jordan, but he is still with the WWE. He is, a backstage, I think, producer for the matches. So, y'all, go ahead and pick up this Jason Jordan if you want to pair him up with Chad Gable, and go ahead and do some retro WWE Tag Team Classics that they had back in NXT. But let's go ahead and switch over, since we're already talking about classics, to another classic superstar, which I know I showcased plenty of Rusev's Miros today. But this time we have Rusev 16, which is a retro Rusev, and this is coming from Phenom Caws. So huge shout out to Phenom Caws for this fantastic retro Rusev with the long hair, as you guys can see. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know I say I'm not gonna lie to y'all when I already say they look exactly like how they look, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck. This looks like Rusev, the hair. They went with the right choice of the hair. I liked it. They also got the attire right. This was Rusev when he was crushing people back in the day. I like that they got that on point. They got also the attire right. You know what's great about this Rusev car is that it comes with 2 set of attires. When I say 2 set of attires, I mean the second one is current Rusev today, while you get 2016 Rusev as well. So you are going to get a 2-in-1. So I advise you guys to go ahead and pick this Rusev up. It also comes with an accurate moveset that was put together by the one and only Harv Addy. So huge shout out to him as well. But like I said, go ahead and use the hashtag Caws, and you will be able to download this classic Rusev and, you know, crush all of your opponents with him. Now let's go ahead and switch over to some AEW community creations. Now, up first, we have an upload that is coming from Pack_creates, and it is of Toni Storm. Now this is version 2 Toni Storm. So when you head over to the community creation market and use the hashtag PackCreates, Travis A, or GTO2K, you will see a Toni Storm that is already available. But if you want this version, you would have to make sure that you check to see if it says Toni Storm V2. Now looking at this Toni Storm, it looks like Toni Storm that is in AEW currently. They got the attire correct. I like how they got all of the details in it. They also got, you know, the correct choice when it comes to the hair and the hair coloring, so I like that as well. And just looking at the face, you already know when you download it, you're going to be getting a Toni Storm. So go ahead and use the hashtag PackCreates, Travis A, or GTL2K to get this Akre Toni Storm that comes with a Akre moveset that was put together by Fan Sarkozy. And also this was a collaboration with Travis, so huge shout out to them on this huge Toni Storm version 2, which I do advise you guys to go pick up right now if you are doing a AEW Universe mode. And since we're already talking about the AEW Universe mode, let's go ahead and talk about two superstars that is coming from Defrag, and that is Lance Akre and Brian Cage, the Murder Machines. Now they are available only on Next Gen Community Creations, so like I always say, if you're on Old Gen, you will be missing out on these two, unfortunately. Now as you guys can see, Lance Akre, exactly Lance Akre. I like that he got the dread colors right. He also got the attire right, and all of the tattoos on him are very detailed. So that is a major W when it comes to Lance Akre. And looking at Brian Cage, you got the body type right. As you guys can see, he got everything about this Brian Cage right. The face texture, it looks exactly like Brian Cage. His attire is spot on. Now, like I always say, you can't download these two at once. You would have to download them separately and make them a team in the game. But if you want these two, go ahead and use the hashtag Lance Akre, Brian Cage, or Defrag AEW, which I highly advise you guys to use because all of his creations will pop up and you will be able to download Lance Akre as well as Brian Cage, the Murder Machines, and put them in your AEW Universe mode. But yo, that is all for today's video. If you did enjoy all of these fantastic creations, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also subscribe to the channel as well because it does help out the channel a lot. And also, like I said, we still don't know who the celebrity guest will be in this Wwe 2K25 DLC pack. Hopefully they reveal it to us tonight on Monday Night Raw. Hopefully we don't have to wait till tomorrow or on Wednesday once the DLC pack is released, because like I said, that will be bad for marketing. But anyways, BlitzSquad here, keep you guys posted on a lot of Wwe 2K25 news, rumors, leaks, DLCs, as well as updates. And I'm gonna just go ahead and sign off right now, y'all. Peace.